Anyway, Amanda. Bueno, mi gente, we're back. This is gonna be Spanglish, kind of like English. Last night we watched AmandaSerrano become the undisputed featherweight champion of the world, undisputed. And she is. I was just having a conversation here because I'm like, wait, hold up, wasn't Cotto undisputed? But he wasn't. Cotto was the linear champion, which is two different things. So for those of you guys that don't know, the linear champion means that I could have maybe like 3 belts. Trinity has 1, but everybody recognizes me as the real champion in that division. That's the linear champion. She is the first undisputed.
First Puerto Rican
undisputed champion. That's our first undisputed champion. So just to get it out of the way, we have to give props to Serrano, because I mean, I don't feel like some people weren't doing it.
There's some haters.
Yeah. This fight was a good fight. Serrano.
Yeah.
It was a tough fight. Everybody know Erika was tough. Like, we knew Erika was gonna be tough, but Serrano, like, literally. What was your thought on the fight? What you thought?
My thought was Erika was coming a little reckless with them punches, but also we got to give her props. She had a good how you call that? Stamina.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stamina. Go in front of Serrano and fight her, which I give props. But Serrano beat her butt. So that's just point blank period. The fight was close, but some people said it was a draw, which that is a lie.
That's crazy. That's the craziest shit ever. How the fuck is this fight a draw?
There's some people out there that are hating. And we call those people.
That's kind of like messed up because they were just butthurt because they know Serrano pulled it at the end with her 1-2. Because as you said, Omar, she wasn't really pushing through with her uppercut.
No.
Yeah, like, so, okay, so, like, I don't know if you guys could hear the conversation in the background, but yeah, like, the fight was not a draw. Like, whoever think this fight was a draw literally needs to put the pipe down, because the crack is killing them. This was not a draw at all. This fight was not a draw. Anytime Amanda, everybody that's seen fight Amanda, we know Amanda likes to fight. Yeah. She will fucking go toe to toe with you. Yeah, she don't give a shit. Amanda will go toe to toe with you. The thing about it is when Amanda started boxing, the fact remains that Erika could not be in the same ring with her.
She was technical with it.
Yeah, if Amanda would have decided that she was just gonna jab this girl and stay out of the way, this fight would have been super different. But that we all know that this is not Amanda. Amanda likes to fucking fight. She's the real deal. Like they were saying when she walked in the ring, if your nickname is the real deal, you got to bring what Holyfield brought to the table, and she does.
Yeah, she does.
There's nobody else that could do that but her. So that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, there was some technical difficulties that I would like them to fix. That they should have caught on. Like the whole fight. Erika was leaning to her right. She kept leaning to the right, and no one caught on to this. Like, I think this is something the corners should be catching on. And I'm not trying to play Monday quarterback, but that's what we do in podcasts. We break down fights.
These headbutts, please.
Oh, the headbutts were insane.
Yes, these headbutts. She was doing that on purpose, and she earned that headbutt.
Yeah, the headbutts were insane. She got a big ass toto on her forehead. That's what she got.
It split right off, but she tried to play that dirty trick. Yeah. It backfired on her.
She was trying to get Amanda's nose. I saw her, anytime the fighter goes like that and does that.
She was trying to get blood all over her, play dirty.
But as part of the game too, even if it's a little dirty, that's part of the game.
And I don't know why they didn't call her when she fell down as that.
The knockdown?
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't remember the knockdown.
She was like dizzy when Amanda caught her with one, and then she like hold on to Amanda's arm and fell.
Yeah, because in boxing, if it's a punch going, if there's a motion of a punch and you didn't push the person, that's a knockdown. Or if the ropes hold you up or something like that's a knockdown. That you got to count them.
They didn't even count that.
But yeah, I did notice that technically, like, I think that's the little bit that I could say that Amanda could improve on. Because everything else, she has it. And every fighter can improve anyway. Every fighter could improve. When they fight, you see the holes and you kind of make, practice those. But I feel like in this fight, no one told Amanda at any moment, feint your jab, because this girl kept doing the same thing over and over and over.
She kept coming in reckless.
And to parry the punch to like get away from the punch, she kept doing the same thing every time. She would lean to the right, to Amanda's right, which is her left or whatever. So my thing is, if Amanda would have feint like a jab, throw like a naked left, straight left, boom, and come back with the uppercut, she would have caught her. She would have caught this girl. There was no, Amanda tends to throw upper hooks, which is like a 45, kind of like De La Hoya used to throw them. It's not really up and down. It's not really all the way parallel, right? Parallel. It's kind of 45-degree angle. But I feel like this girl, Erika, would have ate some disgusting uppercuts if Amanda would have gone. I think so too. If she would have gotten on her uppercut game, and not only that, feint is a big part of the sport because you making the person react to something, and then you could counter off of that. And she didn't feint enough with her hands and her feet at the same time, kind of like boom, boom, and then throw the straight left and come with the uppercut. If Amanda would have done more uppercuts, like you said, this fight would have been over.
She caught her with that one uppercut, and that's the one that stunned her.
Like a 45. It was like a 45, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think if she would have done more uppercuts, the fight could have been easier in a couple ways. But hey, that's Amanda. You live and you learn. But I feel like the corner should have been more technical because I kept hearing the corner, come on, you got this. Or 1-2. At the end of the fight was a 1-2, which is go back to basics. I understand. But when you got a fighter like Erika was like coming in reckless.
Like a bull. She said boom.
Yeah, she was coming crazy with the head.
Throwing punches every ankle.
Like I think sometimes a naked left, we call it a naked left, which is where you don't throw a jab. You make it, or you could feint naked left, which is you feint it because she's cutting the ring so fast on you. She's coming in so fast that you might not be able to catch her with the other punch. So I think if you kind of feint, boom, and throw the uppercut, Amanda could have gotten it. But with the 1-2 at the end, you notice when she started boxing, it was a wrap. It
was over.
She got to that the 7th round.
7 or 8, yeah. As soon as she started boxing like that, it was a wrap. There was nothing else she could have done about it. It was, she got lit up like a Christmas tree. And the girl, I give Erika, I said it in one of my posts earlier, and I said, whoever think this girl is a walk in the park, she's not. I seen Erika Cruz fight before. She's tough, and she goes the distance. That's the thing. Her pace. Oh yeah, she was exhausted at the end of the fight. She sat down.
She was sitting down, and Amanda was still up, ready to grab her belt.
Yeah, she got. I think she got her period when the fight was over.
But just remember too, Erika was throwing the whole 10 rounds.
Mm-hmm. She did not stop. She was throwing every angle.
Yeah, Erika threw the whole. That's how Erika wins fight. Erika will put a pace on you that if you can't match her pace, she gonna win this fight because you're gonna run out of gas. I think Foreman used to say this back in the days. If you go in the ring, if you go in the training, and you throw 500 right hands, don't try to throw 1,000 right hands in the fight. It's not gonna work out. So if you don't come correct to Erika, she will put a number on you. That's how she became champion. Mm-hmm. She's gonna do a number on you because you're gonna try to match her pace, but your pace is different than her. And next thing you know, it's the 6th round, and you're like, what in the hell is you can't breathe, you're freaking out. You know what I'm saying?
She was still coming forward every round,
and she's still coming. And then you're exhausted. She start beating you to the body because she goes to the body a lot.
Mind you, her coaches were cheating, putting water in them.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
And she was telling them, no, stop. Erika was telling them, no, stop.
Erika was telling them not to, like...
No, she was telling them to shut up.
Yeah. She was tired of it.
But you know what it is, though? No, you know what it is, though, right? When you are getting hit so hard, and when you're at the limit, like at the limit where she went, because we got to give it to Erika. She was on a limit where she's like, am I fucking dying tonight? When you sit down, you don't want to hear shit because it's a whole different it's a whole different. Yeah,
she just want to go.
Yeah, she just want to go. It's a whole different ball game. You don't want to. You don't give a fuck right now. You
don't want to talk about nothing, nobody.
Yeah, you like shut the fuck up. I'm gonna do it my way because I'm gonna go out my way. And I think that's what was going on. That's why we were watching. That's why she didn't want to hear anything because she was concussed.
Yeah, she looked like she wanted to throw up a couple times.
Yes, I saw it too. She was concussed. I saw it in a couple rounds where I was like, is she gonna throw up?
Yeah.
She was concussed. She was exhausted. But boy, does she got a heart.
She came forward.
She kept throwing. But her corner was throwing water in between rounds.
Extra water.
Extra water.
That's the oldest book in boxing. Oldest trick. They got oldest trick in boxing. Where they'll throw a bunch of water. Now, when the ref comes in, you just spend your time recovering.
15 seconds.
Now let's clean this up and take another 15 to 20 seconds to give my fighter another 15, 20 seconds over there in the little corner.
And she still lost. So
Yeah.
it didn't
I
even
don't
work
understand
out.
why people thought this fight was closer than
I don't
it
even understand
I
why
think the
they thought it was a
scorecards
draw.
were right.
Yeah.
The whatever the scorecard they read, and even Dan Rafael.
You seen Amanda's face when they called her. She was like, pretty good, because she knew like they were.
The scorecards were correct. Dan Rafael, all the press had it correct.
Yeah.
But it's crazy to hear boxers that are not in that level. Obviously, they're not elite boxers, and some of them Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Saying, "Oh, this fight was way closer than I thought," and I'm like, "My dude, shut the fuck up!" And how about you put your next post should be, "Amanda is the beast."
Yeah.
Like, Amanda, you are the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are the same boxers. These are the same boxers that when another fighter that is not Boricua fights and win, they're over there. They get. It looks like they. What is it? They getting paid to suck dick.
Oh yeah, they some dick riders.
There's some dick riders. Cause what are they doing? They will post right away. Errol Spence wins. Oh my god.
They want a free ride. On everything.
They put a quarter on that thing and ride on it. But your girl from Puerto Rico makes history.
She fought her butt off.
Not only that, if you look at the fighters that we had in Puerto Rico, Benitez, Gomez, Trinidad, Cotto, all these fighters that were great fighters, she's the first Puerto Rican.
To Jakepaul also.
Yes, to
Credit
become
to Jakepaul.
undisputed, which if we go to the next one, which is that if anything that Jakepaul has done in boxing
Is help women in boxing.
this is it. Like, that's his legacy, I think. Like, okay, cool, Disney. Okay, cool, YouTube.
But this
whatever
is the
he
best
does.
thing he's done in life.
Unless Jakepaul fights a boxer, like a real boxer, I don't know, like Gay Rosado, and knocks out Gay Rosado, he's never gonna, like someone like a real boxer, legit. He's never gonna beat this, what he created in Amanda, like where he took what he accomplished
And Amanda's
in
not
the
the
female boxing.
only
Yeah.
woman. He like contracted other women that they were fighting that night.
Yeah, he's
forgot
got
their
more.
name, yeah.
What was her name? The black girl that beat the white
Yeah.
girl. That girl is in the same
Yeah.
camp with them. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the biggest top rank. Top rank had Amanda and was paying her pennies on the dollar to fight.
And he came from his own paycheck to pay her.
Yes, and then created a whole freaking company and put her on payroll. So if you think about anything, if you're Puerto Rican, legit, if you're Puerto Rican and you used to hate Jakepaul, you gotta drop that because this dude just help Puerto Rican boxing. We just made history, and all of it was possible because Jakepaul
put his own money, his own energy into it.
put Amanda in that position to win. That's just the way it goes. And in a position, in the exposure, the exposure, because you think about it, she comes from fighting Holmes, and she lost. The decision, which I thought she won that fight.
She won.
It was really
raw.
close. I was okay with a draw on that one.
Yeah.
That could have been a draw. See, that fight could have been a draw. And then do the rematch, and I'm okay with the rematch being in Ireland because the first fight was in New York. But like,
it's too soon.
I think it's too soon too. I think they should give her a couple months.
She needs time to heal from this fight. It's too soon.
Yeah, I think so too. I think everybody's just trying to cash these checks.
Yeah.
And I think it's a little too soon.
But I still have faith in her. I still think she's gonna toe to toe.
When it comes to power, there's no female out there.
Katie doesn't have the heart.
The power.
The power.
She doesn't have power to her.
Because the first fight she barely threw punches.
She was backing
barely.
up a lot.
She was dodging punches, but barely threw punches.
Yeah, she don't want to. She knows better. She don't want to stand toe to toe. No, there's really the only crazy fool one that stand toe to toe was Erika Cruz, and Erika Cruz got hurt.
Yeah, they both got hurt.
So no, Erika Cruz got hurt pretty bad, and they could have count knockdowns and stuff like that. But for example, on the Holmes fight, it's a different fight. Obviously, Holmes got Katie Holmes, que se llama? Katie Holmes, right?
I think so.
She got skills. She can box. She can't fight Amanda when it comes to a fight, but she could box. She does have the stamina, but I wish that first fight and this second fight, the only thing that was missing was to make it a 3-minute round 12 round
rounds.
fight like men, because everybody likes to talk about equality until it's time to put on the gloves.
And Amanda wants it, but
Amanda
nobody's giving
asked
it
for
to
it.
her.
And I think if Katie Holmes would have said, yeah, let's do it, that would have made this fight, that
Even
fight would have
better.
been even bigger. Also, I think for women's boxing, like when they talk about like women's boxing is not bringing enough in money or whatever, with Jakepaul just changed that. And Eddie Hearns too, because he got Katie Holmes.
He got Katie Holmes, yeah.
So but the fact that Jakepaul brought to the table the girl that we hardcore fans knew about but no one else knew, and he brought her into the spotlight, he was the one that created this, right? Right now, look at it. She comes from having a sold out with Katie, and now she fight in New York again, the Hulu Theater.
And it was sold out
Another
too.
sold out again for Amanda. This is crazy. This is a female. She was the main event, both fights, main event with
Female.
Katie and with Erika. Main event. Sold
and
out.
co-main too was females.
Yeah, it was great. The card was great, by the way. Every fight was good. Every fight was
Every
good.
fight.
But the fact that Amanda, Top Rank had her, and all these other old school promoters had Amanda, and none of them were paying her what she deserves, and Jakepaul did it, we got to give it to him. So, yeah, there's other people there, but remember, you could be fighting under the banner, right, with Jakepaul, but doesn't necessarily mean you have like a long contract. It could be like one or
Yeah, but
you
he
know.
just promotes her.
Yeah, but he's bringing people around to create the event for one person, Amanda. That's what he's doing.
So let's talk about the Ireland fight with Katie.
So the Ireland fight with Katie, what do you think?
I feel like she needed more time, but I'm always gonna have faith in Amanda because she has heart. She has heart.
How do you see the fight going though?
I don't know. Maybe all rounds. With Amanda, you really don't know.
Katie is a boxer.
She's a boxer.
Serrano has her, Serrano has to think about a strategic fight with her because she's a boxer. She can't come in like with Erika. She can't box her because she's a boxer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think so too.
Is Katie an Olympian or no?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I was saying when I said that this fight with Erika, if they take this to the gym, because Erika is a clumsy fighter.
Yeah, she just
but,
comes
but
in.
Katie's not. So if those errors that we made with Erika that could have ended this fight way before, if you fix them, also you can't afford to bring those errors against Katie in Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Talk about their fans in Ireland.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those people are crazy.
It's just not when it comes. If Amanda didn't win, like to me, the fight with Amanda and Katie, it should have been a draw. If someone won that fight, would have been Amanda.
First one you're
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm okay with a draw. And Amanda didn't even get the draw, so that means, and that was in New York.
and Amanda was coming forward.
And Amanda was
Yeah.
coming forward, and a lot of people forgot she's a champion too.
Yeah.
So the fact that now she's going over there, not a champ,
Right.
because it's in a different weight class, not a champion in Ireland.
Yeah.
Who's telling us that these people are going to be fair with the scorecards?
Yeah.
They're not. If you know boxing, you know this is not how it works.
It's going to be hard for Serrano to Amanda to knock out Katie because
No, she can knock her out because in the first fight, she had her in really bad shape. I think in the first fight, Amanda made some technical mistakes that she could fix for the next fight because you already been in there with that person. Katie too is gonna fix some shit.
And remember, Katie just saw her fight Erika in that pace. So
But the thing is, Katie doesn't have that. That's not. If Katie comes in with a different character that is not her, she's gonna get knocked out.
oh yeah,
Katie cannot fight Amanda the way Erika fought Amanda.
They both need to come perfect for this fight to
Yeah.
be for their way. So nobody is perfect.
Somebody's gonna make a mistake.
Yeah. And that mistake is going to cost
I
them.
don't know. Maybe Katie is going to be overwhelmed because she's
Yeah.
at home.
That could happen. That happens to fighters all the
Yeah.
time.
Fighters because now she's
And
got
Amanda
pressure.
can be also overwhelmed because she just fought like 3 months ago.
But I
So
also think that helps them. I know people say that doesn't help Amanda.
Staying in shape helps.
Because she's only gonna have maybe 2 months of training, but she's already in shape. All she has to do is come up a little bit.
and work on her.
I
And I know you were talking about the cut, but I don't even think the cut's gonna
Well, automatically when you get caught, you're gonna get suspended.
be right.
So
then she has 2 months to train.
so you got 2 months to train. I don't worry about weight because she's going up. She's going up in weight too, so it's easier. But we have to give credit to Erika Cruz, and this took a lot out of, and what I'm saying is physically, when you have a fight, the way they fall, I think it was Ludabella, was it? He said this is Arturo Gatti Ward 1.
Mm-hmm.
So when you really look at these are the fights that people are comparing to. So that was a grueling fight. Although we know the Amanda one, it taxes your body. So you need to recuperate. And in boxing, MMA, everything is all about how you recuperate. If you're able to heal before you could get back on the horse, you're going to perform better. And that's my worry. My worry is how much time she's going to have to heal herself. Remember, she got a little cut, but that cut could get really big in Ireland.
Yeah.
That cut,
reopen.
yeah, that cut can reopen and be even bigger in Ireland, right? So it's the little things that I'm seeing that I think in a way the fight should have been maybe in the summer. I think it would have been better, like July. Somewhere around July, it would have given Amanda more time. I'm thinking we got 3 months. 3 months you train sometimes for a fight.
Well, it's 3 months, but you said they got
3 months she's getting a 30-day suspension immediately,
right?
just for a cut. So if you think about it, she could get suspended for 60 days if they wanted to. So what does that give you? I mean, boxers still train.
They still train,
but they're not. But they still train. My thing is, I think it was a little too soon. You could gas yourself. You could ask too much from your body if you're not resting, and that's where I see it. It's gonna be a good fight regardless. I'm gonna go for Amanda. Ahora, I just Spanglish this shit. Now let me tell you this. I don't give a shit what anybody says. There's no women right now that has the accolades that Amanda has. The all that she's done in boxing.
Yeah,
no,
she's
it
done
doesn't
history.
exist.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Already set a record.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist. Yeah.
Technically a Hall of Famer at this point.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. Amanda retires tomorrow. 365 days exactly after, she needs to get inducted into the Hall of Fame. Even if she loses to Katie Holm is not gonna have the time to do what Amanda has done. She's been doing it for too long. Amanda's been fighting for too long.
She's getting noticed.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the fact that her record at this point is like 40.
Amanda's record is what?
Amanda's like 40.
She 40 wins. Is it gonna be a long
was a
time?
lot of
Because I can
fights.
Google it. Amanda's record. Let's see where we at right here. It's 44, 2 and 30, I think. Yeah, 44, 2 and 30.
And what's Mayweather's record?
Undefeated. He's 50 and 0, I think. Amanda has 44 wins, 30 knockouts, and 2 losses. The 2 losses is one to Katie Taylor. It's Katie Taylor. I kept saying Katie Holmes. Katie Holmes is the actress. What the fuck? I've been saying Katie Holmes forever.
I should say Katie.
Katie Taylor. So Katie Taylor, she lost to her, and then the other loss that she had was against Wahlberg, which was in 2012, by decision also, which that was a robbery. Everybody knew that.
Taylor's never gonna make it to that record of even 44.
No, Katie Taylor got 22 fights, 22 and 6.
So she got no.
This is the thing about that fight. Amanda's not scared about her punching
She
power.
goes toe to toe. She knows what she got.
So if Amanda puts it on this girl the way I think she could put her, imagine Amanda knocking Taylor out
That would
in
be crazy.
Ireland. Holy shit.
They're gonna have to take her out quick because Ireland's fans
Yeah,
are
they're gonna have to
crazy.
have a jet ready for her
Yeah.
to get the hell out of there. That would be amazing, though. I tell you what.
But I still go for Amanda.
I got
I go
Amanda
for
all day
Amanda
long. There's no
every
women in
day.
this world that she will fight that I don't give Amanda the I'm going for Amanda. I think it's a good fight. What we got next? Let's move on.
Yeah, let's go to UFC.
UFC. Let's talk about UFC.
UFC 284.
UFC 284.
Main card.
Oh, the main card.
Alexander.
Okay.
Versus Makachev.
Alexander Volkanovski versus Makachev.
I don't
Trinity.
know how to say Makachev. Okay.
Makachev.
My heart goes for Makachev, but I go for Alexander all the way.
So you think Alexander is gonna beat him?
No, I think Makachev is gonna beat him.
Oh, okay.
But I don't like Makachev because he beat Oliveira.
You gotta say your
So-
heart is with Alexander.
Yeah, my heart is with Alexander.
But
But I think technically Makachev is gonna win.
it's a tough fight because if you look at both, but this is the shit. Like, so I'm about to do the same thing I did with Oliveira, because I put every single person that Oliveira fought in the records. It just doesn't. It's not there. So I'm like, there's no way Oliveira's gonna beat this dude. Look at the bodies Oliveira has taken. But then I was just about to do the same thing with Alexander, but it doesn't matter.
About that Charles had a bad night.
Charles did have a bad night.
Charles had a bad night.
I've been watching Charles Oliveira since he was super young.
Let me tell you, when my dad knows when people have a bad night, because when they walk out, he already knows. This person is not having a good night.
The minute they get on in the ring and I see them move them or the way they throw, I know if they're flat. You could tell this dude is flat. Oh shit, this is not good. Like, you know, like I knew Cotto was horrible when he fought El Moreno. Forgot his name now. Okay, he lost to him. Then the guy fought Canelo and then he almost beat Canelo too. Trout. Austin Trout. I knew Cotto looked flat. I'm like, this is not a good fight. His body, the way he looked, the way he was throwing, he was like, I'm like, oh, this is not a good fight. And the same thing with Oliveira. Like, I knew he looked flat. He looked flat. Maybe he overtrained. Maybe the traveling and maybe he did too much while he was in Abu Dhabi. Instead of resting. Yeah. Sometimes when you make it big, it hurts you.
And also, like I was saying with Katie Taylor, the pressure having on your people
all your people
and
there.
To be home.
But no, that was not at his house.
I know, but the pressure having on your people there does something to you, because he had all his friends that he
his family,
and he failed, and he even said it. I'm sorry to all of my people.
Yeah, I mean that could happen. He brings such a big crew. Yeah. For a fight, I think when you're fighting, I understand having the group. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah, but he brought too many people.
No, but I understand a little bit, because you going into the Lion's Den, you going into Abu Dhabi to fight Makachev, and that is Habib and them. They got that on lockdown. That's their house. So I understand bringing 15, 16 bodies, because you want to feel like, yeah, what's up? We could get it on whenever, wherever, because that's the mentality you got to go with. Even though they're professionals.
Anything can happen out of the ring.
Anything can happen. Look what happened with Nate Diaz and Habib. Habib.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. You never know. So you want to bring all your people, because that gives you confidence in the weight to the ring. The people don't think and don't know the weight when they weighting themselves. When they doing face off, all this thing is on your psyche. This is all preparing for the fight. If you don't come prepared mentally, fighting is way more mentally than physically, because they train.
What do you think about that, Trinity? Is fighting more mentally than physically?
Oh, it's really mentally. Like, if somebody throws you a punch and you know it's gonna hurt and you feel it, like, that's mental. Like,
how do you overcome that?
You ignore and you throw punches back. It's the adrenaline.
You either got it or you don't.
Yeah, you don't got the mindset, then that's on you. Like, you can't build mindset. Mindset comes on its own. You could
like, I remember back in the days, Oliveira used to quit a lot on himself. Like, when he was younger, he used to quit. Like, that's why people used to say, "Oh, he's gonna break. But guess what? He stopped breaking. And then people were like, "What the fuck?" He stopped breaking, and then when he stopped breaking, he started fucking people up.
Started shocking people.
Yeah, choking people, knocking people down and out. It was bad.
The fact that he would get, like,
he'll get dropped, and that's why everybody used to say, "Oh, he's gonna break." Nope. And that's the thing. You could maybe, when you get older, build, like, you could start your training and you're confident.
The people you're around with.
Yeah, the people you're around could take you there, and you could start feeling like, "Oh no, I got this." But when you have it from the jump, it's not something that you could, like, if you really don't have it, don't have it.
If you also too cocky to a fight, that could also backfire on you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be confident, but if you're too cocky and you're
confident and cocky, there's two different things.
But there's a thin line between and that's where I'm at with Alexander Volkanovski.
Because Alexander, like, he's cocky, but he also needs that in himself so he can believe in himself.
I know.
Let's
so
talk about the fact that you think he's cocky, but let's talk about the fact how many fights has he won.
Yeah, and that's why I give it to him, because
I mean, look at what he did to Brian.
Look at his
Ortega.
body's
Jesus
difference.
Christ.
Look how his body has grown. Like,
Yeah, I mean, once you become a man, your body
But
changes.
you have to give credit because
Yeah.
because the man has been working his ass off, and he's at the point right now where he feels he's unbeatable. And kudos to him. But you never know. Just like
You never know.
He didn't think he was gonna.
I think to me,
Got him.
the it's so weird though, because we never, so that like the cockiness and the confident, because you like, I heard someone, I don't know who it was, I think it was maybe DC or I don't remember who it was, and they were talking about it, and they said that, you know, they were like, no, Volkanovski is a monster, but
That was that podcast with Adam. I think his name, the comedian, that he speaks Spanish.
oh no, it wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. I know what I'm talking about. You're talking about Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
No, he was saying, the person was saying Volkanovski is a monster, but he has no clue how strong Makhachev is. How Makhachev will hold down heavyweights because of technique and strength. And that could fuck with your mind. Volkanovski is known for strength and grit, like his heart. Because when Ortega had him on that choke, and he did not tap, anybody else would have tapped from that fucking choke. Anybody else would have tapped. And he said, I'm gonna stay right here until you gave up. And he had to let it go. My thing is this. What happens if Volkanovski walks into that octagon and the minute they look up, he feels that different strength? Like, oh shit, I never felt this in my life.
big muscles don't mean nothing.
No, but I'm saying Makhachev's wrestling, since he's been wrestling,
I know.
since he was little, when he wrestles, even DC is an Olympian.
Yeah.
And DC said is a problem. His strength and his technique is a problem. So that's what I'm saying. When they look up and they go to the ground and Volkanovski feel this, that could fuck with your head. Like, oh damn, like I never felt
But
this
that's
before.
also when the heart comes in. You're like, you're not gonna give up. You're not gonna give up. You're gonna keep going.
It's a thin line.
Yeah,
it's a thing.
And this
Now,
fight, we're gonna see who has the bigger heart.
yes, I think so
I
too.
can tell you though, these Russians from Dagestan,
Yeah.
they used to kill them. These people fight with bears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they strong.
If you're gonna test a heart,
Hey, I'll test the heart though, because you can't wrestle with them. You also because it's crazy. See, I'm trying to hold myself back from talking shit because I did a lot of shit talking when Oliveira was fighting Makhachev, and I was saying, I remember, I understand that he's got great wrestling, but he's about to go with a real black belt, and he fucking submitted my boy.
yeah, he did. And the way he submitted him, by the way,
It was nasty. And when you watch, and the only other person that I heard saying this is maybe Chael Sonnen. When you watch people grapple, and the one person, it's like they gave you the neck.
It's just like what
It's like you give up.
Amanda did to, what's her name? Oh my God.
Who? Cruz?
Amanda Nunes did to Juliana Pena.
Juliana Pena. She
the
gave
first
up.
fight, she gave up.
She gave up.
Didn't have the
She
heart.
gave
And
up.
what she say? I didn't have a good day.
Yeah, but she gave up. You can see it. She did a
Didn't have a
choke.
good day.
She did a choke with no hooks.
Yeah.
Amanda's a black belt. You don't think Amanda knows how to get out of that situation? She could have ended up on top of Juliana
She
Pena.
could have flipped her.
But she said it's easier to tap. And I feel like Oliveira was having such a horrible day. And when I saw that this fight was not going to go his way, when they were standing up and he was getting tagged and he was just rushing him. He was so confident that he could get this guy. And I thought too, I'm like, Oliveira's stand up is better than Makhachev. And I'm like, but not that way. Don't rush him. Stay back, relax, be technical about it. Feint. Take your time. Take your time. That's what I'm saying. Take your time with it. Like what he did to Gaethje. What the fuck? Technically broke Gaethje. Like, and then you're gonna walk into Makhachev throwing flying knees and fucking crazy. And I'm like, what are you doing?
He just wanted to finish the fight and get it over with. He was like trying to look for a lucky one and be like, okay, I'm done.
I think that's what it was. I think he knew he was flat.
He was like,
sometimes you flat when you're in the back. When you're hitting the mitts, you kind of like, well, you feel like I don't want to be here today. I'd rather be somewhere else. When you feel that way, you already know. So some people come into the ring trying to say, fuck it, let me land something. If I catch him, it's over. If no, he gonna get me. But if you look, when they went to the ground, it's like he didn't fight the arm triangle. Like he just let his hand in there like, oh, here we go, take it. Oh, okay. It was super simple. I'm not saying, but Chael Sonnen said it best. When you're tired, it's very easy to give up your neck and get submitted. When you're exhausted, it's really easy. You got to fight that urge of quitting because it's very easy just to give up your neck.
That's where the heart comes in.
Yeah, and Volkanovski show it with Brian Ortega. Brian Ortega had him on that shit. And he said, fuck that. He was grueling. He said he was like gargling and shit, but he didn't tap.
He didn't tap?
He could have tapped. So it's going to be a good fight. I think no fucking question about this, because I'm not gonna keep talking shit about Makhachev.
He's not gonna throw himself in the fire again.
If you go to the ground, Makhachev's gonna get you. Soon enough, he'll get you. If you play that game with him, you're gonna pay the price.
But if they also stand up,
the power of Volkanovski.
The boxing, his
And
stand up
and another thing, his pace.
he can go for days.
Max Holloway outpaced anybody in the UFC. He whoops people with pace because Max doesn't have power. He just whoops you with bang, bang in your face, bang, bang, and coming forward. Bang. He cannot outpace Alexander Volkanovski. Volkanovski owns the pace in that fight. If he could pace this guy, we know that the minute he paced him, he's going to shoot for those hips and try to take him down. So it's all about don't make any mistake. Don't try to out-grapple the grappler. Just get the fuck out, back up, and go back to pressure. That I think that's the fight.
Who do you got?
Damn. Who do I got?
I got Volkanovski all day.
Volkanovski?
Yeah, I don't like
where's the fight? In Australia.
in Australia.
Damn. This is a hard one. I'm gonna go with Makhachev. The reason why this is why. The same thing as boxing. A good big guy is always gonna be a great little guy. And I don't care what anybody says, it's Makhachev's weight class. He's coming up in weight. And Makhachev, what do we got? What weakness do we give me one? What do we see? I thought Oliveira's gonna light him up like a Christmas tree on the no, he dropped him twice. He went to the ground. He submitted my boy. The guy with the most submissions in the history of the UFC. He submitted him. I don't got anything. I love Volkanovski. I wish he fucking shut me up and he beat this guy.
Right.
Because I really like Volkanovski.
And that's what we want, so I hope he wins.
But what material I can bring to the table to say that this is the reason Volkanovski's going up in weight. And everybody knows it. A great little fighter would never beat a good big fighter. It's really, really rare. And they both great. So I think the strength, the weight class, is going to be in favor of Makhachev. And it's going to be a sad day in Australia.
So who you go for since you're asking us?
I got my heart is always with
Alexander.
But I know that Makhachev has a great shot.
Yeah.
So
but
it's one of those things.
Hey, if Alexander wins, I'm the only one.
yeah, it's on tape.
I'm going for Alexander. I'm going for him, but my heart is with
You got to pick one. You pick.
I picked mine.
Who you pick?
Alexander.
I'm picking Makhachev. Okay. So we got 2 Alexanders, 1 Makhachev. All right. What we got next?
We'll talk about it after the fight.
Yeah, after the fight, we'll talk about it. Who you got?
Let's talk about a very scary one that's coming up. Masvidal.
Oh,
versus
shit.
Gilbert Burns.
Masvidal versus Gilbert Burns.
I go for Masvidal all day.
Masvidal?
Yeah.
How do you think he's going to win this fight?
He can knock Gilbert Burns out. I think he can knock Gilbert Burns out. If he's technical about it, he can knock Gilbert Burns out. Now, Gilbert Burns can also take Masvidal to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But I go for Masvidal.
You know what? Trinity just gave me something because...
She nailed it
Yeah.
on that.
No, and I didn't even think of this. I had completely forgot about this. Gilbert Burns got stopped by
Usman.
Usman.
Sorry, we call him Usman. My bad.
Usman.
Yeah, we call him Usman here. So he stopped Usman.
Yeah.
I mean, Usman stopped him. If Gilbert Burns comes out the way he came out
With Usman.
and he runs out of gas, not only that,
Masvidal can go all day.
not only that, do you guys remember how hard Masvidal kicks to the body? If Masvidal starts kicking to that body, now, Masvidal has not been submitted
No.
in years. That reverse weird triangle that he got caught years ago. Masvidal had Damian Maia on his back. Damian Maia did not. He lost the fight, obviously, but he couldn't submit him. When it comes to grappling, I always say that he can survive. If he survived against Maia, he can survive against anybody else. Is Gilbert Burns better than Maia grappling? Is different grapplings. I think Gilbert Burns is more explosive in the ground. He could be, but he got those muscles get tired too. So I don't know. That's a tough fight for me. That's a tough fight because Burns got power. Burns got the jiu-jitsu.
I think that Masvidal can catch him.
My only concern, I'm Masvidal all day, every day.
Yeah, I love
I
Masvidal.
love Masvidal. But this is my only concern with Masvidal. He hasn't fought in over a year since after the issue with Kobe.
Not only that, who was Gilbert Burns' last two fights?
Right, exactly.
And nobody wants to fight with Gilbert Burns, so I give it to Masvidal. That he
No,
has the
yeah.
gut to fight
But
with
Gilbert Burns is the only guy. No, but Masvidal, Gilbert Burns was the only guy that actually fought the guy that no one wants to fight, Shemaya.
Yeah.
So, and that fight was super close.
It was.
That fight, Shemaya got hurt. He looked human. No one's ever made this man look human. He was a robot until he fought Gilbert Burns. That being said, this is a rough year for Masvidal.
It is a very rough year because it's two things is going to happen. Either he's really going to come back and show us that he's grown and that he's going to...
If he wins this fight, he's gonna have to fight Kobe Covington.
I don't know. Kobe's coming from an L. So Kobe's going to have to fight.
He's gonna have to win.
No, wait. Kobe is coming from a W. He beat Masvidal. That was his last fight, right?
Yeah.
So no. So the
This
last...
will be a good business.
The
one.
way it works is this way. I think the UFC is trying to line up Kobe Covington versus Shemaya. That's the fight they want to see because they both got wrestling, and I mean, they gonna talk shit.
I got Shemaya.
Yeah, but I think that's the fight they're gonna try to book. You don't book. I don't think it's smart to book Masvidal versus Kobe again. It's been over like what, a year.
I think it's a done deal.
It's a done deal.
I think
We know.
We already know that Kobe got him in the ring.
Yeah.
Masvidal fucked him up outside. On the
Yeah.
street.
Yeah,
On the restaurant.
we're talking about UFC. We're talking about UFC. In the UFC, Kobe's gonna beat him again. Kobe knows how to beat him. Kobe's gonna hold him down. Kobe's gonna hold him, and that's his ways. He's gonna beat him. And the same thing with Usman. Usman is gonna beat him. Like we know. So I think if you look at it, Shemaya will beat him too. It's too much wrestling, and they're educated on the stand-up, which is where Masvidal could win. So, for example, Kobe knows he can't go toe-to-toe with Masvidal, but he knows, just like Usman, keep it simple, stupid. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2. Don't do anything crazy. Just stay right here. 1, 2. And how did Usman knock them out? With a 1, 2.
But Masvidal's talking all that trash, so Gilbert Burns can start throwing punches.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
That's
but
what he
he could
wants.
also get caught and get knocked out.
But also Gilbert Burns is gonna get tired.
Yeah, he has a
Yeah,
lot
he
of
gets
muscle.
tired. That's gonna be a
And
problem.
Masvidal
for
can catch him.
That's gonna be a problem.
And if Masvidal, when he gets tired and Masvidal takes him down and chokes him, that's great.
No, that's not happening.
No,
I can tell you that.
the
Right now.
Gilbert Burns is is he black belt?
Yes, not only that, Gilbert Burns is a world champion. World champion. Not only a black belt, a world champion among other black belts in jiu-jitsu.
On the floor.
Masvidal is not submitted him. What I could tell you is
Either kicks body or stand up.
Yeah, Masvidal is gonna have to box him, and Muay Thai him, and then it's not a good fight for Masvidal. Let's just be honest. It's not a good fight for
But
Masvidal.
I still go.
I go for Masvidal every day.
No, yeah, me too.
All
That's
day.
my dude. That I'm going.
I love how he
I'm
talks
riding with
trash.
him. I'm riding with him all the way to the bank. The thing is not that. The thing is at this stage in his career, he's getting older.
I think if he loses this fight, he should retire.
I think if he loses this fight, he shouldn't retire. I think he should do what I think he should be doing right now, which is not a title run. Don't become a Derek Lewis, right?
Yeah.
Don't sit here in a good spot where people are gonna want to beat you, right? Let these dudes fight each other. You did two title runs. You didn't win. You didn't win, bro. You the BMF. Take that one. No one else is gonna have that one ever. So take that one. But the only way, this is the only reason why I think this fight could make a little bit of sense. Only reason. It is because who the champion is. Because it's Leon Edwards. And we all know Masvidal beats Gilbert Burns. If you the UFC, you waiting and hoping that Leon Edwards beats Usman because the fight between Leon Edwards and Masvidal
We all been waiting
will
for it.
be huge. That thing is gonna sell like Masvidal knows how to sell a fucking pay-per-view. They're gonna start playing those that background what is it, that the backstage fight when Masvidal put the 3-piece in a soda, and this is gonna be
Huge.
gigantic. Like this is huge.
Let's do this. So now that you brought up Leon Edwards, so we're gonna have to jump because that was the last one because it's 286. So let's jump to Leon Edwards and Kamaru. How do you see
Leon Edwards and Kamaru Usman. Trinity.
I think Edwards got a lucky shot last fight. That's what I think. It was a lucky kick. So I don't like Usman, but I think Usman's gonna win, and he's gonna win with stand up. Because with the last fight, Edwards did not win with stand up at all. It was just a lucky kick. And Usman also gets tired, so that could be also a backfire.
I don't think he gets tired. I think that I'm gonna be honest. I think it was a lucky kick too.
It was a lucky kick. He threw it, boom, lucky kick.
Usman got too comfortable.
He got too cocky in his little world.
He got too comfortable and he said, "Oh, I got this.
I got this."
Round.
Yeah.
I think I was going for Leon Edwards because I said it. Because remember, Dave was in Jamaica, and I said you're gonna celebrate in Jamaica, and I should have bet in that fight. Because I actually told him it's gonna be a knockout. He's gonna knock him out. But I was saying it because I don't like Usman, and it's the only way he could have beat him with a head kick. It's the only way, and he did it. The only way we thought that he could beat him was a head kick. I think Usman will wrestle fuck him in this fight. Yeah, he's not gonna play that game.
Who did he do that with?
Who?
Usman. Who did he wrestle?
Masvidal, the first fight.
Yeah.
He wrestled fuck him.
wrestled
He
with
held
him.
him and
He
held
knew
him
he
and
couldn't
held
stand up
him.
with him.
The first fight when Masvidal was coming from 3-4 day, like it was out of nowhere.
Yeah, he was
and all he did, to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
And all he did, he had to make all that way.
The struggle.
Yeah, all he did was push him against the cage, hold him there, stump his feet. Remember, stump his foot, and then he held him and held him. And if you really see the fight with Leon Edwards, it was the same game plan. He was holding him against the cage. He was taking him down, holding him against the cage.
And I think those are the worst fights ever in UFC.
Yeah, Usman was about to get cut in Kobe Covington too.
Yeah.
It was that they just beat the right people to stay in the UFC.
I think the worst fights in UFC is the ones that are holding down on the floor. They're not doing anything on the floor.
But I'm telling you right now, this fight with Leon Edwards and Usman, y'all about to see that because that's all he wants his belt back.
Yeah.
And he knows what is the guarantee where you're getting your belt back. You wrestle fuck him. You hold him. He can't do nothing.
And
he can't kick you.
I think that's a loser move.
That's a guaranteed way to win though.
I mean,
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Hey, that's what he got. That's how he's gonna beat him. I know we hate it because we don't feel like that's giving
Now,
him the ball, but that's the way to get him down.
I'm gonna tell you this. This is not getting. If Usman beats Leon Edwards, right? Whatever way he beats him, it's not. Usman is the same thing. He's not in a good spot, just like Masvidal. No, Shimaya. He's fighting Shimaya. No, Shimaya. Shimaya is a horrible matchup for Usman. Horrible matchup for Usman.
And that man is crazy.
Aggressive, long. So Usman fights every fight the same way. He's beautiful with the distance. His jab, boom.
Not even gonna lie to y'all, I forgot who Shimaya is.
Shemaya's the one
With the lip, with the lip.
that he was.
He's the.
I'll murder you. I'll murder you.
I murder everybody. I kill everybody.
He got the cleft lip. He's like from over there. Ain't he from Dagestan too?
Yeah.
He has the bun.
No.
Oh,
I'll show him to you right here.
yeah. They be
Hamza
talking.
Shemaya.
Oh, him.
Hamza Shemaya.
Oh, yeah. if Usman fights him, it's over. Usman they gonna dig his grave. I'm telling you, he gonna have to retire.
That's what I'm saying. If
It's
Usman beats
over.
Leon Edwards, I think he gonna retire.
He
That
gonna
right
retire.
there. Like he'll get the belt. He's like, thank you very much for playing the game. I'm out of here, guys.
Yeah, because his brother's coming up too, so he's gonna have to help his brother too.
I just think he made good money, and he hasn't won a fight Shemaya. But now Shemaya beat Gilbert Burns. Who are you fighting? You Leon Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you just beat him. Especially if you beat him, if you wrestle fuck him the whole 5 rounds and
To be honest, I don't think Usman wants to fight Shemaya.
that's what I'm saying. There's no other fight for him but that because he already fought Kobe, he already fought Masvidal, he already fought Gilbert Burns. The only guy he has not fought in that weight class is Hamza Shemaya, and guess what? He's a horrible matchup for him. Why? He's aggressive. He's taller than him, longer. Masvidal, Usman likes to stay with the jab. It's not gonna work with Shemaya.
He's gonna rush him in
And what are you gonna do? Take Shemaya down?
He gonna choke you.
Shemaya has the wrestling pedigree of fucking Dagestani wrestling. Fucking, what are you doing? What are we doing? He's a horrible matchup for him. So
It's so horrible, but the best because I want to see him lose.
I want to see that fight. I've been wanting to see that fight for so long, and I don't give a fuck what anybody think. I feel Usman has been ducking.
Oh no, we know.
He been ducking.
With his big head, he been
Yeah,
ducking.
I ain't gonna say he cherry picking because my boy is no cherry, but he ducking. He got a rubber ducky in his pocket because he ain't trying to get in that octagon with
His head is
Shemaya.
too big to be ducking this one.
Yeah,
He need to go fight this.
Hamza is just a monster he's a beast. But
Let's talk about our girl
who?
Grasso. Let's go to 285.
Valentina Shevchenko. I'm gonna take this one for real
Yeah,
quick.
I don't know who Grasso is that much, but I go for Valentina all the way.
You know who Grasso is. I'm gonna take this one real quick. I don't give a fuck who you Grasso. I don't give a fuck who it is. Valentina's winning.
Tina is
And I hope
fearless.
I love how Valentina be dancing in the moves.
Listen, my girl
I love it.
Valentina is a beast.
I love
Okay,
it.
she's up there with all these crazy fights.
She is a pretty girl that will mess you up.
That's Grasso.
I never seen that girl in my life.
Yeah, you seen her fight.
That's how you know she irrelevant. Anyways,
She beat
I go for Shevchenko all the way.
She beat that one girl. What's her freaking name? Araha. The Brasileña one.
Araha out of here.
But
Right.
I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody beating Valentina.
Shevchenko, she's too good right
Yeah,
now.
she's
Even let's talk about the fact that Valentina is the one that got closest to, and I think they
Amanda.
Nunes,
Let's
yeah.
talk about the fact that Valentina ain't nobody in her weight class.
And they need to do a rematch with Nunes and Shevchenko because I'm tired of seeing
I don't think they're gonna do it. It's too busy
And
right
Nunes
now.
needs to retire. I'm tired of her seeing
Nunes wants it before she retires because she knows it's gonna be a big payday. I just think that Valentina's weight class is developing very good. So I don't.
Who's in her weight class?
Everybody.
Oh.
No. No, but there's a lot of girls that are developing. There's a lot of Brazilian girls, and with that's a very interesting weight class. So Valentina's gonna have her hands full for about a year and change. So I don't. What do? You stop the whole weight class to like give Amanda a fight? I mean, unless the UFC. I know Dana is cool with Amanda. Unless he feels like let me give my girl one last hurrah
So
before she retire. That's the only thing I can see. Other than that, I don't really see.
I'm so sorry. They don't want to see Juliana Pena and Nunes again, but I do.
I don't want to see that fight. I'm
I
sorry.
do. I love Pena on my heart. I do. I want to see that fight.
Look, I've been watching Pena since Tough. I like Pena a lot, and if they give it the rematch, there's nobody else. You can you really can't argue.
Nunes ducking just like Usman. So
I don't think she's ducking. I just think honestly, I think
it's 1-1. You're gonna have to give her another one.
I know, but listen to me here. The way Amanda beat Pena,
Mm-hmm.
the second fight, it doesn't excite people for the third fight.
I know, but it's the way she be here the first time.
Yeah, no, cool beans. Yeah,
And Valentina didn't back down either. She came forward the whole time.
Valentina.
Juliana. She came forward the whole time.
Yeah, I think honestly, for that fight to take place, Juliana maybe could fight somebody else and look good.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, if you really think about it, there's nobody else in that weight class. What are we gonna do? Yeah. Shut down the weight class? Even the one, the flyweight. Yeah.
Jessica Andrade, she already beat her.
No, this is
Actually, she murdered her.
yeah, Jessica Andrade.
Fiora,
Yeah, but remember, Valentina just fought this girl where it was a hard fight.
Yeah.
No, she already beat her. No, but I'm saying that girl that Valentina just fought, that was a really close fight.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind watching that fight all over again.
Yeah, rematch, that'd be nice.
I said run it.
I think she already beat Talia también.
Yeah, but that fight, they need to run it again. And then now you got Grasso. So, and then after that.
Lauren Murphy, she already bought
Yeah.
water.
Those are the
Murphy
old
need to
ones.
retire too.
And then Jennifer Maya.
No, hold on. Is it Lauren Murphy? I think Lauren Murphy. Hold on, let me see.
She look kind of old and she got black hair.
Lauren Murphy. You know who Lauren Murphy looks like?
Ooh.
To me?
I'm so sorry, Lauren Murphy. Rest in peace. My dad's gonna roast you. I'm so sorry. If you see this, I had nothing to do with it, okay? I want to go at UFC and visit you, so I have nothing to do with it. I'm so sorry.
You know who Officer Alex Murphy is? You don't know who that is? RoboCop. The first RoboCop. That's who she looked like, bro.
She burned. She done.
She looked like the first RoboCop. Look, I ain't even lying. She looked like RoboCop. Lauren Murphy is related to Alex Murphy.
Oh my God.
So I better stop talking shit or RoboCop gonna show up here and fuck me up.
Right. She the brother of. Right.
He looked like Lauren Murphy though, like legit.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
They
sorry.
kind of look.
Lauren Murphy's very humble.
I am so
I like
sorry.
her too, but she did look like she
just
related
looks
to Alex
really
Murphy.
Old. Like
She looked like she related
How
to Alex
old is
Murphy.
That fight life that she had.
She's not that old, I don't think. She, yeah,
she need to stop with that fight life.
yeah.
Does she got nothing else to do?
That's what she does, though.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Valentina has beat all these girls.
Yeah, Valentina's. I think the
The only one is Grasso.
Grasso and the one. Well, who's the girl that she just fought? I can't remember her name. That it was a tough fight. Yeah, Valentina, her last fight. Because I know the other day they asked Valentina about that girl, and she in an interview, and she said, "Oh, she needs to fight some fights, win some fights
Yeah,
before she can
she
come."
said
to
she
me."
need to pipe down. That's what she said.
She said she's talking too much. So I think you
Yeah,
fight.
she doesn't
and
really
then-
classy. Talking too much.
And then maybe I'll beat your ass again.
She does it in a polite way.
Talia Santos. Yeah, Talia Santos.
Yeah.
But
She
it
need
was
to
a
pipe
close
down.
fight, though. It was a close.
It was a
fight.
close fight.
We ain't used to seeing Valentina like that.
But she need to
getting hit
pipe
like
down.
that.
Like Shizanko said.
Maybe when a couple years from now, maybe when Valentina's older.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And she wants to retire, she can fight her.
Yeah, I want to see. I want to see that fight because I want to see Valentina like be
Tested.
no, like be dominant. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Like Amanda was dominant, and that's gonna take away from her. Like, oh, this girl was like a tough fight, and then you didn't fight her again.
Yeah.
You know, I want her to keep her dominance. You know, like I understand Grasso is next. Once Grasso get knocked the fuck out, then bring that fucking Talia Santos again and let's run it.
The problem with these girls is that these girls do not
Yeah.
have the mindset or the heart.
Valentina is
Valentina's at a different level.
Yeah.
She dangerous.
I'm gonna go as far to say that Valentina is at the mindset of John Jones.
Valentina is very different.
He crazy, but
Oh, we got that coming in now. Yeah, John Jones. Yeah. Yeah.
Valentina, I would say, has the mindset of John Jones. You know what John Jones could do even when he's on.
Yeah, no, John. If I gotta go into a fight, anybody, anywhere, any place, and you tell me to bring one person,
John Jones.
number one draft pick,
John Jones.
Johnny Bones Jones. You bring him, and I'll bring the coke, and we gonna beat the entire world, bitch.
he gonna make him
That's
high.
all I gotta do.
is go
Bring some
fight.
coke. He gonna fuck everybody. I might get fucked. I don't know. Everybody getting fucked up.
Yeah, that's our last conversation. Let's talk about John Jones and Gaines.
Gains. ¿Cómo es que se llama? Zero gain. Zero gain. Whatever. Zero gain. Whatever. Rogaine. versus Jon Jones. Who you got? You know who that guy is? Cyril Gain.
He called Derek Lewis.
He beat Derek Lewis.
Oh yeah.
Submitted him.
Yeah, I go for Jon Jones, the crackhead. I go for him.
He said the crackhead.
I go for the crackhead.
He's not a crackhead. He's a coke.
He's a cokehead.
Okay, same thing. Crack, coke, everything. It's all
I
drugs.
got big though.
I go for the crackhead. Forget that guy.
I said what Jones? Are we talking about on drugs Jones or no drugs Jones?
It don't matter. He crazy.
No, Jones crazy as fuck. There's not one man in this world. Like, I learned my lesson. I've been a fan of Jon Jones. I remember when Jon Jones was starting. I remember when Jon Jones fought the deaf guy, Matt Hamill, and he got DQ. I was pissed like a motherfucker because I've been a fan of Jon Jones. I like him too until he fought Jon Jones, and the way he lost, that was kind of bullshit.
When there's fights in this house, it's like a hurricane. It's screaming everywhere. We are fight fans until the end of it.
I lost my voice yesterday.
Yeah, we lost our voice for Amanda. So I hope I get some free tickets to Ireland.
Let's go.
Free tickets to Ireland. Anybody want to give it to me?
No,
I will be the only Puerto Ricans that in that line.
We'll get jumping that motherfucker, but we'll be there.
We'll
I'll bring Jon Jones and some coke.
Right. We'll be some crack and some coke, and it don't matter.
I'll tell, what's his face? Conor McGregor to bring the coke.
Yeah, we tell him. The whiskey. We'll bring anything.
There's no man in this world that I'll put before Jon Jones. He's the greatest of all time when it comes to MMA. No one's ever done it like he does it. I remember when he was fighting Brandon Vera, the Truth. He was young, and he was on top of Brandon on a full guard, and he had his legs around his waist. Jon Jones on top of Brandon Vera. Jon Jones went like this. He looked to the back to grab his toes. And as soon as he did that, Brandon Vera like kind of tried to get up, and Jon Jones said, boom! He faked that, came back with an elbow, fight was over. Yeah. That's how vicious this man is.
He was a toe gripper.
If there is a picture of a thinking fighter, it's him. He knows how to think in the chaos.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
And only certain people can do that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Who could do that?
Yeah. But in hand-to-hand combat, it's very
very
different.
difficult because the adrenaline is just telling you just want to mess them up.
Swing. Yeah, because you're going to drown.
Yeah. But if not.
Jon Jones is such a savage that he was fighting.
He's so crazy that he thinks while he's doing it.
Yeah, legit.
He thinks while he's doing it.
He's the Navy SEAL of murderers.
Yeah, of the UFC.
Do you want to hear the most ironic thing about all that? Is that he's on cocaine while he's doing it.
Which is even crazier. Like when he fought DC, when he fought Daniel Cormier, he clocked him. And Daniel was in Queer Street. I know we're not supposed to say that word anymore, but fuck it. He was hurt.
You gay.
He was hurt. You know, like, and he started stumbling away from Jones. And Jones was coming at him with elbows. And he's like, and he had the presence of mind to put his hands on the back and just say boop and kicked him in the toe, boop, dropped him.
See, he thinks this is crazy.
He thinks like it's crazy the way this guy. It's like for him and for us, the fight is at 3,000 miles per hour.
But for him, it's in slow motion.
It's in slow motion
because he's on coke. But it's okay.
and he could just think, oh, he's hurt. Why am I running behind him? Let me just kick him right here. Boop, he tripped him. Boom, and then he went to bam. Like Jon Jones is so crazy. The fact that you think of that shit in the middle of this chaos, you know, the same thing he did with Brandon Vera. He thinks of faking, like he playing ball. Like he said, no, I'm going to, like a crossover. Mm-hmm. He crossed him. He said, oh, no, boom.
He strapped the seatbelt. He said,
yeah, he's crazy.
That's a talent that is
it's very rare to have.
Who else has it?
And exactly,
no
it's
one.
Very hard, especially as a fighter in a combat.
And him coming out of retirement to fight you, you should feel special. Yeah. Because he had to stop the coke to fight you. So let me tell you, you better feel special, you big whatever your name is.
So he wasn't retired. He was a light heavyweight champion, and now he's fighting a heavyweight. So he wanted to fight a heavyweight. So he took all this time off to get himself in the proper weight. And then also he was having some dispute with the UFC about money. Mm-hmm. No, there was a dispute with the UFC about money. Yeah, because he wanted to get paid more. And then Dana, because this is how it works too, though.
So now he's bigger?
Yeah.
Even more.
So Dana, because Dana hadn't gotten you, so he was like, well, fuck John Jones, right? Do I really need to pay this motherfucker? But then guess what? Ngannou dipped. And now he's like, oh, here's the back you asked for, buddy. He brought him back. Not only that, Dana exposed Ngannou because Dana said they met with him a bunch of times, and each time they give him more money to Ngannou. And they offer him the biggest contract in UFC history. And he turned it down. Because he was scared to fight. He don't want to fight Jones. He don't want to fight Jones. He wants to, and Dana said, I think he wants to fight other guys that are lesser, easier fights for good money. So he gonna get paid maybe $1 million, $2 million. He rather do that with Jones is not an easy fight for no one in this world. He's the hardest fight you will ever have in your life, and it's pretty much a guarantee lose. You're gonna lose. We don't know anybody to beat him. It's a guarantee you're losing. Jones, now a heavyweight. We never seen him there, but in reality, I don't give a fuck. I can't go against Jones. That motherfucker's crazy.
All day, every day, no matter what fight he could be, however he is.
I'm coming back from a Rao concert to come see him, so he better
that's right.
win.
It's the same night.
He better win. That's all I'm saying. We coming back rushing, okay? From the dancing and moving, whatever. We coming back, so he better win on that. I
over here in lockdown watching this motherfucking fight. I don't know who else fights that night, but it was a good weekend of fight. It was a good weekend of fight. All the fights were good in the Amanda card. I have not seen a boxing match so good in a long time, because boxing tends to put all the money in the heavy money on the main event. Everything else whack ass fighters.
But these were good fights.
This was good. Bausa fighting the young black kid. It was a good fight. The kid was stepping a lot on Bausa, but Bausa kept coming forward. It's the only Puerto Rican that lost, I think.
Yeah, only Puerto Rican that lost.
But goddamn, did he fought good.
He gave his heart.
He fought good. Bausa came in. Bausa did not quit. There was a lot of times where he could have stayed on the ground. There was a lot of times where he could have just stayed in the corner and stopped the fight. He decided to come out every single time, and he went at it, and he went out like a man. 12 rounds. It was a decision, but he fought all the way to the in that last round. He caught him twice with the he was coming. Every other fighter that fought, it was a really good card. I wish boxing would do this more often.
Yes.
Put quality matchmaking, because that's what we saw. It was good matchmaking.
All the fights, there was no knockouts, but it still was worth to watch.
Which is crazy, right?
That most of them were women fights.
Yeah, most of them were the girl fight. All the women fight were good. All the women fight were good. All of the women fight, and the guys too. There was not a bad fight. There was really not a bad fight, because it's crazy. Like Trady was saying, when you don't have knockouts, like all fights are decisions. Sometimes you're like,
It's
oh
boring.
my god, it was so long.
Especially with boxing.
This event was
But
good.
this one?
The whole thing was good. It was a good. It was a good event. It was a good. They didn't talk too much in between fights.
They let it just go.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed that. The car
There
was
was no
good.
camera issue.
Although the DAZN be making a lot of mistakes with audio. The audio was coming
the
and
audio
going.
was keep coming back and like.
The DAZN needs to fix that shit, because they be fucking. I'm saying you make so much money. How
Yeah.
we paying $20 a month, motherfucker.
Yeah,
like,
they need to put that down.
Like
Not
fix
paying
that
$20.
shit. Like, like ESPN Plus needs to fix their shit too. That shit be lagging like a motherfucker all the time. But the fights were good. I didn't even watch UFC, to be honest.
Yeah, we didn't watch.
They
did start late at night after the boxing, but it was just too much adrenaline to be watching UFC. It was
the adrenaline was like,
Yeah.
I was like, and the fights weren't
Yeah.
like, and then Derek
and
Lewis.
Derek Lewis lost. He needed to retire.
Derek Lewis, man, like he made his money, and I like Derek, but I think this fight, the fact that they started the fight at 10 o'clock at night, and then his fight was like super late.
It was at like 1.
3 in the morning. Yeah, it was really late. Yeah, we went to
Y'all went
Mickey
to
D's.
McDonald's?
Oh man.
I had $20.
You went to bed,
I
bro.
went to Dollar Tree today, and you told me you could have woke me up, be like, "Hey, we're going to get McDonald's."
But it was great. But
It was so good.
Y'all literally went.
Yo,
to
I got me
McDonald's.
some Biggie size fries. And
You
some
see what they
nuggets.
do, and this is why I don't tell them nothing.
You were sleeping.
It don't matter. You still wake me up. Wow.
But yeah, the fight was, he got dominated. He got he needs a new corner, but at this point, You know, he made his money. I know what he's doing. He's collecting these checks. Now his ranking is super low.
He just need to retire.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs to retire. I think he needs to rebuild, change his corner. And
He's not gonna change his corner.
He's not gonna change.
No.
He just needs to retire.
I think this is the thing. Derek Lewis, after a certain ranking, like I think now he'll drop like below 10. He's not even in the top 10, I don't think, anymore. So after this fight, you put Derek Lewis with the rest of those guys, he's cleaning them guys out.
Yeah.
He's knocking
It's
them out.
easy.
So we'll see some exciting fights if he gets fighting with these lower guys. But once he gets back up there, then I just think it's him. It's not skills. I just think it's not him.
It's not his time anymore.
No, I think he doesn't.
For the top 10.
He got paid. He's a millionaire,
Yeah.
and I like it. He's a guy that went to jail, came back. I like to see those stories.
His stories, yeah.
And he's cool as shit. He makes me laugh.
like his
he's
name,
fucking
Beast.
hilarious. Yeah, I call my car the Black Beast.
Yeah, we call it the Black Beast.
So I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like Derek Lewis no matter what, but I think like it was a bad showing.
down to 10 because he was
Yeah, what was this guy? Number 12 beats the number 6. You gonna drop some
He's going.
spots.
he's going to go down after.
He'll probably go
You
10.
beat
10.
10? Yeah.
Yeah, but not below 10.
Yeah, he'll probably be at 10,
10.
somewhere on there. Number 12 just beat you.
Yeah.
They need some fresh meat in that.
Yeah,
in that.
they need a new excitement that way. Yeah.
So this was good for the division. This guy coming in. Yeah, and John Jones
Yeah.
he better don't get in no ring with no John Jones.
For real, Beast not gonna be
He
Beast
gonna
no
take
more.
another L. But what else we got? We good?
That's it.
Like out for now, we can definitely.
All right. So hey, Omarflowtv, Ocast TV, all this shit. Trinity here with me. That's my daughter. We'll be back again. Subscribe. What is it?
Subscribe, press that notification button, like, comment, and that's it.
And share.
And if y'all want to see me more, just put in the comments, okay?
Yeah, let me know, and we'll bring her back. But and then we got to get another mic for the back because she was talking, but I don't know if you could. I don't know if you were because I got
That is my mother, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know if we could pick up everything you were saying. That's
Yeah.
why I kept moving the mic.
And if y'all want to see one of my own fights, let me know.
no, you're not.
Just kidding.
But yeah, hit me up in the comments and let us know what you guys got going on, and we'll come back and we got some more shit to talk about later on.
Yeah.
So.
We have baseball.
The World
Caribbean
Classic,
series,
yeah. Oh, and I want to do a podcast later on because I want to talk about the Miguel Cotto said about the Chente fight. Actually, I'm gonna drop it real quick on here. No, I'll do it on a Spanish podcast. So anyway, we're good. I'll do it on a Spanish podcast. All right, guys. So hey, have a good night. Omar Flow and Trinity out.
Peace. I'm tired.